Is there a problem here? I'd let the lady go if I were you. Anybody else?
Clark Kent is the adopted son of two farmers in Smallville, Jonathan and Martha Kent, though he was born on the distant planet Krypton as Kal-El to his biological parents, Jor-El and Lara. Moments before Krypton's destruction, he was sent to Earth in a small spacecraft that crash-landed in Smallville during a meteor shower. Taken in and raised as their own child, the Kents gave him the name Clark. Growing up, his extraordinary Kryptonian abilities began to surface. One day, Clark goes against his parents' advice and buys a class ring that's said to contain a ruby. The moment he slips it on, his eyes flash red and his behavior shifts.
You feeling all right? Yeah, I feel great.
Lame and lamer?
Well, perhaps you'd like to discuss your attitude in my office.
I think she looks really hot, and I think that your dress code sucks. Besides, I don't think you should be the one giving fashion tips.
Tomorrow, young lady, proper attire or you're going straight home.
Later, Clark convinces his best friend, Pete, to sneak into the Wild Coyote, a bar known for serving minors. Pete is hesitant, but eventually agrees to go with him that weekend. As they are walking, Jessie, a new girl in school, shows up from behind.
You'll need to know how to get in touch with me.
In case you require a translation, that was her hitting on you.
She is kind of hot.
You and Jesse seem to be making fast friends.
Just trying to make a new girl feel welcome.
So, we still on for that crime session tonight at the Talon?
If you're still gonna be there, absolutely.
At the Kent farm, Clark's parents, Martha and Jonathan, talk until Clark rushes in, unconcerned about being late. Jonathan quickly notices the ring on his son's hand and questions the purchase, upset about how much it must have cost. Clark brushes him off, saying he's tired of worrying about money, then storms away when Jonathan tries to press the issue. Martha and Jonathan are left confused, thinking his outburst is just typical teenage defiance. Later at the Talon, Clark finally arrives to meet Pete and their other two friends, Lana and Chloe, but he has no interest in studying.
It's really nice out tonight. Let's go for a drive. Go dancing.
This is a little unexpected, to say the least. But we really have to study.
Well, your books. You guys want to go to the bar? You guys, high school is supposed to be fun. This is not fun.
I'm gonna get a refill and I'm gonna get you some decaf.
I'll give you a hand.
Did you know that Chloe had a birthmark on her cheek?
Are you doing what I think you're doing?
Come on, let's go have some fun. All right, well, when you're through with boring 101, give me a call.
The next morning at the Kent farm, Martha and Jonathan are stunned to see Clark's loft filled with expensive gadgets and new clothes.
Clark!
Where did you get all this?
You bought all this junk?
Yeah, figured it was Tom had all the same cool stuff everyone else has.
Clark, well, I'll tell you the big deal. The big deal is you're gonna take all this garbage back right now. Come on.
Well, Dad, you can talk all you want. I'm out of here.
Clark, come back here!
On the road, Clark spots Jessie, arguing with her father about her choice of clothes. He offers her a ride, and the two arrive at school together. Pete, Chloe, and Lana can hardly believe how different Clark is acting. Jonathan shows up to confront him.
You're not my father.
It's like he's a whole different person.
How are we gonna get him home?
I don't know. It takes your whole teenage rebellion theory to a new level, doesn't it?
This is more than teenage rebellion. Do you think this is part of his development?
I don't know.
Maybe Pete can help. They're always together.
Later, Clark turns up at the Talon and openly flirts with Lana, asking her out. She hesitates, clearly uncomfortable with his new boldness.
You're the one I want to be with.
Meanwhile, Chloe, who works as a reporter for the school newspaper, uncovers the truth about the class rings. The supposed rubies inside them were actually fragments of red meteor rock from Hobbs Pond. the same type of kryptonite that alters Clark's personality. This explains his sudden change in behavior. Clark then pays a visit to his friend Lex Luthor, the wealthy son of Lionel Luthor, who owns the mansion. Lex quickly notices Clark's new attitude and bold wardrobe. As they talk, Clark casually suggests that if Lionel causes too much trouble around the house, Lex should simply throw his father out.
Your father has a problem. Doesn't mean he needs to ruin your life. I'd like to borrow the Ferrari.
So Lana at last.
Well, like you said, man needs to know when to make his move. Come on, Lex, I just want to make tonight special.
I don't know.
All you have to ask yourself is, who's more responsible than Clark Kent?
Not exactly what I was expecting.
In the bar, Lana feels uncomfortable and wants to leave. Before she can get through to him, Jesse arrives and pulls Clark onto the dance floor. When other men make unwanted advances toward Lana, Clark picks a fight and easily overpowers them. The following morning, Clark loads his bags into Lex's Ferrari and announces to his parents that he's leaving. He insists he's done being treated like a farmhand and believes his powers can make him rich.
You're still upset about me buying this stupid thing?
It isn't the ring itself. Chloe found out it's made out of red meteor rock.
Everything I've been doing and saying is because of this? I just wish I would have found it sooner. I could make millions. Sports, TV, it's all waiting for me. I'm just another piece of equipment to keep your little farm going. That's all gonna change.
At the Luthor mansion, Clark drops by to tell Lex he wants to keep the Ferrari until he and Jesse are settled. Clark started telling him that his parents don't understand him. Looking at him, Lex realized something is wrong with Clark.
What about Lana?
She's old news. I got a new girl, Jessie.
So you've just packed your stuff and you're off.
I may be even richer than you.
Maybe you're right to get away from your folks. Let me just tie up some loose ends at the office. Make yourself at home. I'll be right back.
Later, Lionel enters the office and finds Clark playing pool. Clark started taunting him about his blindness, saying nobody in Smallville wants him around. Lionel asked who he is, and Clark revealed his identity. They start arguing, and their tense exchange is interrupted when Palmer, a detective, barges in, demanding Jesse's whereabouts.
Where can I find this girl?
I've never seen her before.
How'd you do that?
What kind of evidence?
Computer disks. Look, we can split it. It's enough money to start a whole new life.
Clark shows up at Jesse's house, ready to take her away, but he makes it clear he wants the mysterious discs before they go. Jesse refuses, saying her father needs them to stay safe. Before they can resolve it, Marshall Palmer barges in and demands that Clark deliver the discs to a broker on his behalf.
Now give him the disc, Jessica.
I don't want to hurt your son, but I will. You can kill me, you can tear this house to the ground, you won't find those discs.
Jesse.
Please don't do this.
Clark! Pete? How far is she?
Clark!
Still trying to tell me what to do. Pete. Dad?
3 months have passed since Clark first slipped on the red Kryptonite ring and walked out of Smallville. In Metropolis, now calling himself Cal, he tears open several ATMs to grab stacks of cash so he can buy a luxury car he has his eye on.
Why don't we take her for a test drive?
So, Cal, where you from?
Someplace I'm trying to forget.
The next day, a group of masked thieves storms a bank in Metropolis. Their robbery is cut short when Clark crashes through the window on a motorcycle, his face hidden by a ski mask.
Six balloon animals. Sorry, Krusty. I saw the bank first.
My lifestyle determines my day.
When the smoke clears, the officers find only his discarded ski mask and a pile of flattened bullets left on the ground. At the Kent farm, Pete brings Jonathan and Martha a copy of the Daily Planet with Clark's crimes splashed across the front page. He warns them that Clark's actions are getting worse.
I know you don't want to believe, but it's him.
Where are you going?
Go and get him.
Who knows what Red Kryptonite does? Even if you find him, how exactly do you plan on bringing him home? He'll come home to us when he's ready.
In Metropolis, Clark is asleep in a luxury penthouse when two gunmen break in and start shooting.
So how was the car? How'd you get it?
You came to my club flashing money, and then you interrupt my guys at the bank. I set up this test so I could see with my own eyes if you were man or myth. I'd like to talk about a job opportunity. I'm still a kid, and I'm the biggest crime boss of Metropolis. I've got this one job. It'll make you Midas rich.
Later, Chloe visits Clark in his Metropolis apartment, trying to convince him to come home.
Martha, please. You said that we would have happy days again. We have had happy days with Clark.
Clark! Clark!
Lana confides in Chloe that she feels responsible for Clark's absence. He had asked her to leave with him, and she believes she might have convinced him to return if she had gone.
I can't help thinking that if I had gone, I could have convinced him to come home.
It's okay. Your feelings for Clark aren't exactly breaking news.
I saw him yesterday. But he took off right away. I'm gonna go back up there and post these.
But you don't need the flyers. I know where he is.
You've known where he's been this entire time and you haven't said anything to anybody?
He's not acting like himself. He could be dangerous.
Just give me the address.
What are you doing here?
Looking for you. I am not letting you ride out of my life again.
Clark takes Lana to Club Atlantis. She pretends to enjoy herself but sneaks away to call the Kents. Jonathan promises to come, but Clark finds her before she can explain much. He grabs the phone and talks to his parents.
Clark, it's me. Your mother and I love you very much, and we want you to come home.
Come on, you can admit it. You're happier I'm gone.
Clark, what is the matter with you? Your parents love you.
Do you always betray the people you love?
I've got to go get him.
How, Jonathan?
If I don't go and get him now, we may lose him forever.
Clark meets with Morgan Edge and accepts his offer to steal a package from Lionel's office in LuthorCorp Plaza, saying he wants to disappear. In the caves, Jonathan grows frustrated when he cannot find where the octagonal disc, the key to Clark's spaceship that brought him to Earth, should fit. He throws it down, and the key suddenly glows and launches itself into the wall. A surge of energy bursts out, and the voice of Jor-El, Clark's Kryptonian father, speaks through it, reminding Jonathan of Clark's true origins and his greater destiny.
I am Jor-El.
His name is Clark Kent.
You have fulfilled your function in Kal-El's destiny. This was Kal-El's first test to see if he was ready to begin his journey. It will be of no consequence if he returns to you for now. Are you willing to sacrifice anything to get him back?
Clark breaks into LuthorCorp, takes the package, and is confronted by Jonathan. Jonathan explains that Jor-El helped him find Clark.
You two are working together now, huh? That's cute.
Come on home to the people who love you. Son, you're coming home with me.
Beneath LuthorCorp, Jonathan and Clark, under the corrupting influence of red kryptonite, clash in a brutal, super-powered fight. In the middle of the battle, Jonathan catches sight of the glowing scar on Clark's chest, the mark left by Jor-El.
He made sure I'd never forget who my real father is.
At the Kent farm, Martha anxiously waits until Clark and Jonathan finally return. Clark embraces her, overwhelmed with guilt, and begins apologizing. Later, in the Kawacha Caves, Clark presses Jonathan about the deal he made with Jor-El.
What is that?
This guy Morgan Edge hired me to steal it.
We better find out exactly what it is we're dealing with.
That's my blood, isn't it? Why would Lionel want my blood?
We've managed to stay one step ahead of Lionel Luthor so far. Why don't you just focus on people closer to home, okay?
Clark approaches Lana at the Talon to apologize for his behavior in Metropolis. She listens but admits she is torn, saying his secrets are meant to protect her, but instead are the things that keep hurting her.
I was protecting you.
From what? Did you even miss me?
I missed you every second. But I can't keep doing this to you. Lon, I'm not sure if I'm even gonna stay.
Well, when you decide, let me know.
Later, Morgan Edge shows up at the Kent farm demanding the package. When Clark admits he no longer has it, Edge threatens to involve the police. Clark slips into his Red K persona to intimidate him, warning him never to return to Smallville.
So take your sorry ass down the road, back to Metropolis.
Later, Clark visits Chloe at the Smallville Torch to apologize. He thanks her for keeping his secret about where he was in Metropolis, but she sounds bitter.
I haven't made up my mind yet.
We all do things we regret. Sometimes you have to stop and face your demons.
3 months on a deserted island was almost worth it to see the look on your face right now.
Oh, man. It's good to see you.
Later, Clark finds Morgan Edge at the farm holding Jonathan and Martha hostage in the barn. Edge threatens to kill them unless Clark delivers the package. Unable to protect them both at once, Clark takes out a piece of kryptonite and uses it to cut his arm, bleeding into a jar.
Clark!
What the hell is this?
It's what you're looking for.
It's not the packaging that is important.
It's identical.
Excellent. I got this straight from the source.
Edge orders his men to secure Clark. They tape kryptonite to his chest, bind him, and load him into a van just as Lana arrives. One thug drives off with Clark while the other holds Lana inside the barn.
Lana!
In the van, Clark frees himself by cutting the ropes with a shard of glass and ripping the kryptonite from his chest. At the docks, Lionel approaches just as Clark ignites a propane tank with heat vision, blowing up the truck. Back at the farm, the Kents continue packing until Clark tells them he reported the stolen money to the police and has decided to stay in Smallville to face his problems. Lex arrives with news that he purchased the farm to save it from auction, offering Jonathan the deed. Later, Clark is hanging the Kent farm sign when Lana arrives on horseback. She pleads with him to trust her, but Clark says the part of him she saw in Metropolis is still inside him, and he never wants her to feel that disgust again. He insists their relationship cannot work. Hurt, Lana turns away, telling him he never even had to try.